What is YouTube? It's your girl Kayla K, and I'm back with another YouTube video.
Too much paper on bloated. It's an upscale on the price tag, still got Zop bags on the low end. Nigga, I don't live in plush. Good girl get what they want. If you fucking with us, just keep it on hush. Nigga, be quiet,
What it is, you guys? It's your girl Kayla K, and I'm back with another YouTube video. And today is chit chat with me while I do my makeup or whatever the case may be. Chill about while I answer questions, mostly relationship questions. No, I'm not in a relationship. Y'all love to think that every time I look up, it's something about a nigga. Quite frankly, I cannot stand you niggas or you hoes, to be honest. Just being honest, you feel me? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. Thank you. Link in the description box below. You feel me? Oh my god. Hopefully y'all can see me.
Missed that first shot, the cards and they didn't let me in. That lifestyle could open the door with a big ass block. Man, you had the balls, you phone, that 15 in a month. I gotta go, so we go hunt. Whoever knowing me. Oh, money like some dinosaurs. Red Rolex ain't got time for her. Gang, same thing. But no, baby girl, can you play with my balls? You better not fuck with them.
Okay, so you guys, I had went to Ulta the other day, which I vlogged, not like a lot, but I did vlog, which is on my vlog channel. Yeah, y'all go subscribe to that like right now. And I'm trying to be consistent on there as well. I only got two things, girl. These two items was like, it wasn't that much, it was like $50. But anyways, this matte finishing spray, I really want to try to use a liquid blush and a setting powder. So when I go back, I'm gonna definitely get those two things so I can try those out. And the next thing I got was this concealer. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's shade 470. And this is the first time I'm trying this. So we gonna see how it is. I'm just gonna do my makeup and talk to you guys and answer some relationship questions from ChatGPT and just talk about like the whole relationship thing. But talk about relationships in general. Like, no, see my show. But and we're gonna be listening to music. I already know. Okay, so you guys, y'all know ChatGPT gonna come through every time. It's just, let's get into it because ain't into it, ready to do it. But before we get into it, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so you guys, the first thing I'm gonna do is do my eyebrows. I really hope y'all can see me because I really cannot tell. I don't have any eyebrow gel, so we be kind of ghetto, and I'm using like this shade. Eyebrow pencil is, y'all, I don't know, I use a whole bunch of random stuff, like, so I might not be able to tell y'all what every product is from, but yeah, we just gonna get into it. I'm not a makeup artist. I really don't know how to do makeup. I really just do it until I know how to do it. So right now I'm kind of practicing for, every female should know a little something about makeup if you wear it. If you don't wear it, then it don't matter. But if you wear it, you should know a little something about makeup, so you don't gotta pay 80 to 180 every time you go somewhere to get your makeup done, because you could do a little soft, little glam at home at the crib, you feel me? So, but that's not a part of this video. That has nothing to do with the video. But the first question that we have is, yeah, I got my mirror right here. Y'all probably can see it for a little bit. Okay. Cause she nice. And I'm in. Yeah, I still know. Okay, so the first question we have is, what does a strict program mean to you in dating? So, strict program, like my program not that strict, but it's strict though. Like, I'm not gonna let you play with me. But it is really strict over here, you feel me? I really like to do my eyebrows thin, so I don't know why I just didn't like thick like that. I have naturally thick eyebrows, so I feel like a strip program to me is, do y'all be getting your eyebrows did? Because I really want to try. I'm just a little scared. I ain't going. Hold on, y'all, I get distracted so fast, overly fast. Like, your page look like you last take a hairstylist because you follow all these hoes. Cut off. I must not lie. You lie to me, even if it's the smallest lie, cut off. I cannot, that's one thing I cannot stand is a liar. I cannot stand no liar. Like, that's one thing that really just irked me. Anything disrespectful, cut off. Like, I don't take disrespect lightly at all. You always rude for no reason, cut off. Any nigga who just do way too many drugs, cut off. Never again, never again, never again, never again, never again, never again. I cannot. If you need like a blunt to eat, a blunt to sleep, a blunt to breathe, cut off. Cause like, I'm not really no smoker for real. I don't smoke like that. So y'all know, when you be around somebody who smoke all day every day, you're gonna eventually start smoking all day every day, and I don't want that to be no addiction. So I don't like that. A nigga who can't control his liquor, cut off. Like, you just get too sloppy drunk, cut off. I don't like that. A nigga who just has no respect for anybody, cut off. Like, I don't like that. Oh, this is a good one, y'all. A man who always say what they're gonna do. Like, I would've did this, I would've did that, I would've did this, I don't give a fuck what you would do. If you're not gonna do it, shut the fuck up. A nigga who always, every time y'all go somewhere, he always pulling out, like, always just overly flexing. That throws me off so bad. Okay, she's cute, she's T. I got so many different skin tones in one, so it's so hard for me to find like anything that matches me, cause like, don't nothing match my skin tone. Like, I'll be somewhere for an hour trying to find something that matches my skin tone. Nothing matches my skin tone. But this is cute. This is a concealer. I don't really use foundation because, like I said, don't nothing match my skin tone. I don't know, y'all. I'm just something.
Mr. Hayden.
Okay, yeah, I can talk about this all freaking day because it's so many things that's just a no-go for me. But the first thing is lying. I cannot stand no liar, anybody who's overly disrespectful. But a strip program to me is just you setting your boundaries and you standing on them and not letting nobody play with you point blank, period, as you should. So it says, what does a man's leadership look like versus control? I feel like, I'm a firm believer the man is supposed to be the leader in the household, but I feel like you can know when somebody trying to control you. Like, okay, I can give y'all an example. Say you want to go out with your partner or whatever, and they like, don't wear that, you need to wear this, without having no specific reason. They just don't want you to wear what you want to wear. They want you to wear what they want you to wear, if that makes sense. Versus somebody who is leading you, would tell you like, oh, we're going to somewhere fancy, you don't need to wear nothing regular. You could definitely tell the difference between when somebody is trying to control you and when somebody actually has your best interest at heart. It's definitely a big difference. You could feel that energy, and if you can't feel the energy, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta learn how to discern between the two, because can't nobody control me to do nothing. Like, I feel like me, it just depends. I'm not good with listening, I'm not gonna lie, but I say it's all in like the tone of voice. Like, just don't come up here and think you finna run a mother and thing. I tell you that right now, I really don't like authority, so I don't like no man to come think he finna run shit. Like, hell nah, fuck on partner. That's what you tell me. I'm not going for none of that. Not going for none at all. I can really get deeper into that topic, but we'll be here all day, not gonna lie. Y'all think this is my skin tone? You know, it don't even matter. You can see it. Don't look overly bad. But the next question is, what's a green flag that instantly makes you take a man more seriously? That's a good question. I know this one off rip. Green flag that make me take a man more seriously is a man who is emotionally intelligent. I cannot be with no emotionally immature man. That instantly make me take a man more seriously is definitely emotional maturity. Like, you have to be mature emotionally. That's real big to me, not gonna lie. But yes, that's really big to me. Cause it's like, imagine trying to have a serious conversation with, they not even gonna know what you talking about. They, like, you feel me? Like, hell no, I don't like that. Number 5, what's a red flag you don't play about anymore? Lying to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me about where you was. Don't lie to me about who you been with. Just tell me. Especially if I ask you, I 9 times out of 10 already know the truth. So you might as well just keep it like that. I cannot stand no liar. That's like my biggest pet peeve ever, quite frankly. Do you believe men and women heal the same way after heartbreak? Why not? Absolutely not. I feel like a lot of men don't even heal from heartbreak. That's why a lot of them be so doggish, because they don't heal. Some little bullshit that happened in middle school. They grow up. Everybody got their heartbroken in middle school. I can't stand when niggas use that as an excuse. Or that, oh, I just miss my grandma. I think everybody misses somebody. That's not an excuse. But I feel like when niggas, the difference is when women heal, it's more likely to be, I can't speak for everyone, but from what I know, when women heal, it's more likely a lot of self-care, them going out more, them treating themselves, them trying to focus on themselves, pour into their self. Men think they heal. It be like having 30, 40 holes around them, and it be just being a What does intentional dating mean to you? Intentional dating means everything to you. If you're not dating intentionally, you should not be dating. I must not lie. Because if you're not dating intentionally, then you can definitely unintentionally hurt somebody. If I say every move you make should be with intention, a positive intention, of course. I feel like that's why a lot of relationships don't be working out, because y'all don't be dating intentionally, in my opinion. It'd be like, y'all be so quick to hop into a relationship, and then 3-4 years down the line, and nigga get mad and punch a hole in the wall. Y'all know what that leads to. So it'd be like, if you would have really took the time to get to know this person and get to know what angers them the most, get to know the small things about them, then you would not be shocked when it come down to things like that, because you would already know what it is and what it ain't. But when y'all don't really get to know a person, y'all be so quick to rush into a relationship just to get into a relationship, because to put that shit on social media just for society and shit like that is when everything goes downhill, because you're not even getting to know the person you with. That's what I'm saying. Just make sure you really paying attention, like having deep conversation with a person, getting to know their mind mentally, getting to know them spiritually before you just get them in the bed. You feel me? But that's just my opinion though. Like, I know y'all gonna do what the hell y'all wanna do. Anyway, dating intentionally is so important. How important is a man's relationship with God to you? That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. If a man doesn't have a relationship with God, why should he have a relationship with you? If a man, I mean, I can understand if you are in somebody's life and you're there to help them build that relationship with God, you're there to guide them, kind of point them in the right direction, then I can see for sure. Like, but if a man is just not even trying to have no type of relationship or not even thinking about no type of relationship, that's when it gets like, whoa. But that is something that's extremely important to me, because you feel me? What y'all think put y'all together? Hello? I'm trying to tap into the topics fully so y'all can really understand what I'm saying. But yeah, a man having a relationship with God is really super important to me. If he don't have no relationship with God, I don't want no relationship with him. Simple as that. Right, which is why I wanted to go ahead and do this. I'm so quick to make a mess. God is the center of your life, the center of any relationship you have. If you the one to guide them to have that relationship or to build that relationship, then I can. What's the toughest lesson you learned in love? It's okay to love somebody and let them go. Just because you love somebody don't mean you have to stay with them. Just because you love somebody doesn't mean you have to break yourself trying to heal them, if that makes sense. Just because you love somebody doesn't mean you have to be in a relationship with them. You can love somebody from a distance. You can love somebody and still let them go. You feel me? I know I seen somebody use setting spray on their brush. I don't know if that worked, but I'm gonna try it. Shoot, I might spray too much. When do you know you're emotionally unavailable? I wouldn't say I would be emotionally unavailable because, well, let me not. Okay. I've never really answered anything like this, so let me actually think so I can be intentional when I'm answering. I feel like I know I'm emotionally unavailable when I'm very antisocial, and when I'm going through something, I don't like to talk to nobody. I don't want to be in nobody's face. I don't want to conversate with nobody because I'm going through something. And I hate pity. I feel like when you do stuff out of pity, it's not genuine. And I hate for somebody to feel bad for me and do something out of pity. I don't like that. You can keep it, whatever it is, you keep it. Whenever I'm going through something, I know I'm probably going to be emotionally unavailable, because I really shut down when I'm going through something, but then I be straight. Or when I'm hella overstimulated, yeah, everybody can get the fuck on. I can't lie. When do you know he's emotionally unavailable? I feel like you could tell when a man is emotionally unavailable when you try to express your emotions to him or the way you feel to him and he doesn't respond, or he responds with something dry like, okay, whatever, I guess. Shit, dry shit like that. Girl, please, bye. You don't gotta tell me twice. You don't have to worry about me no more. When you're trying to express something to them and they go one ear and out the other. What does being pursued correctly look like to you? Definitely showing somebody that you actually like want to be in a relationship with them and not just wanna That's what I feel like. Pursuing somebody correctly, courting them, taking them on dates. And if you know that girl like flowers, buying her flowers, Stuff like that, doing things you know she like and not just things to get something out of somebody, you feel me? Things like that, courting. I feel like when you courting somebody the correct way, and you don't even have to spend money when you're courting, honestly. You can literally, well, everything costs money, but you don't have to spend $500 on somebody on the first date, or even $100. You can do shit that's less than $100 and actually show somebody that you want to pursue them, or actually show somebody that you want to build a relationship with them the right way, in my opinion. Me personally, being genuine with me, being genuine is so important. Genuine, honest. Just don't come up here acting like you love me and you just trying to, you feel me? That right there make me be like doggish. How do you keep your standards without being too hard on people? I ain't gonna lie, fuck that. If you think you too hard, you're not. People just not hard. Wait. If you like what you like, and it is what it is. But only thing I would say, when you make like having standards, make sure that what you're asking for, you can also reciprocate. If you cannot reciprocate what you're asking for, then yes, your standards are way too high. I feel like people should be able to reciprocate what they're asking for. You want somebody who's equally yoked with you. You feel me? Because if you can't reciprocate what you asking for, baby, you asking for too much. No tea, no shade. I must be honest. Right? You can't always want a nigga to buy you a Bentley and a Maybach and a Rolls Royce, and you can't even buy yourself that. What the hell? That's when you know your shit too high. When you can't reciprocate what you asking for. That's how I feel. When you can't reciprocate what you asking for, reevaluate. Go back to the chalkboard. Would you date someone with a complicated past? Why or why not? It depends on what complicated is meaning. If you mean complicated like you just got 5, 6 baby mamas and a whole bunch of drama that come with you, absolutely not. No. But if you mean complicated, like complicated with the law, it just depends on what we mean by complicated. Complicated is such a broad word. It's kind of hard to pinpoint what exactly we mean by complicated, because complicated can mean anything, but it just depends on if it has anything to do with mess. No, absolutely not. I'm not no messy person, and I cannot stand messy shit, not gonna lie. Am I using the eyebrow pencil? Yes, and wet. I'm like literally running through these questions because it don't take me that long to do no makeup, y'all. What's something you used to allow in a relationship that you would never allow now? Inconsistency. I used to really not care. Text me, you don't. I ain't really care. But now, if you could go a whole day without talking to me, I'm gonna automatically assume you don't fuck with me, and I'm gonna leave your ass alone. I'm gonna get the fuck on, gang. That must not lie. But now I'm kind of like, yeah, no, I'm not going for then. It's not that. It's not one day you text me all day, one day you call me all day, next day I don't hear from you at all. No, not saying motherfuckers gotta talk every day, because that ain't it either, but tell me some shit, you feel me? What's a personality trait that instantly makes someone more attractive to you? Masculinity. Is that the right word? Masculinity? I don't like all that little pussy handless, but you're like a real man, you feel me? If you intelligent, like I can learn stuff from you, and you're not just no dumbass. Like, you're intelligent, like I can learn stuff from you. How do you handle a man who's inconsistent? You don't. Simple. You don't. Leave them alone. You don't handle them. You get the fuck on. You want to be inconsistent, cause like if somebody really want to do something, they're gonna do something. Now I can understand having social anxiety and being anxious, because I know I'm like that, but it don't take nothing to communicate that with somebody. Like, if somebody communicate that with me, I 100% understand. But if you don't even communicate that, then yeah, that shows everything it needs to. No shade.
You gon' miss her when she gone. Never miss a good thing till it's gone. Girl, I was wrong. Then one day you will move on.
Would you rather have chemistry or stability, and why? Me personally, I would rather have chemistry, because I know I'm gonna have stability on my own. If you mean like financial stability, I know I'm gonna have financial stability on my own. So I would definitely rather have chemistry, but it depends on what y'all mean by stability. Like they got you put up, like you in your own crib, car, they got you overly put up, but it's no chemistry between y'all. Yeah, I would rather have chemistry, because I can put myself, you feel me? I can put my down, you feel me? But honestly, truthfully, I'd rather have the best of both worlds. If I can't have both, then what are we really doing? You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather have chemistry, because shit, I feel like good chemistry, if we we have good chemistry, it's nothing to build a stable household if we have good chemistry. But if you don't have chemistry, you really can't build nothing with that person, because how could y'all work together without chemistry? Even, but that's why I say that. What's one thing you need a partner to understand about you? Literally everything. You have to understand everything about me. I say that I'm antisocial and I have anxiety. Like, you have to understand that. Don't bring me around a whole bunch of people that I don't know. I'm going to be really anxious. Like, that's just something you have to understand. Don't bring me around a whole bunch of people I don't know, or at least I'm not even acquainted with. No, thank you. One answer is good enough. Y'all want me to like go overly in detail on questions? I will, definitely will. How do you date while working on your goals? Communicate. Communication is literally key. And honestly and truthfully, if you're working on your goals, you should also be with somebody who is also working on their goals. If you're working on your goals, why would you be with somebody who don't have any goals? You know? So it's like they have nothing to do but call and text you while you trying to work on building you a business, work on finishing school, work on doing whatever you're doing. You got stuff to do and they don't. Imagine they not having nothing to do. What do y'all think they gonna do? You feel me? Like, it's just like, yeah, no. But yeah, I say communication, and make sure you find somebody who is equally yoked with you. That's really important too. But the next question is, what's one thing you had to heal in yourself before you could love right? Any childhood trauma. If you're not healed from childhood trauma, you're not going to be able to love right. If you never learned how to properly handle your emotions, you're not going to learn how to love right. I ain't going to lie. Which I'm still learning too, by the way. Ain't nobody perfect, you feel me? But you have to heal from childhood trauma. The next question is, how has becoming closer to God changed the type of man you entertain? Ooh. I feel like now I pay attention to certain things way more. I pay attention to little things way more. Like, but the difference is, like, now I can tell when somebody, like, I want to be with somebody, or I can see myself being with somebody, versus when I'm really just like I know the difference now. I feel like if you don't have no relationship with God, we really don't have nothing to talk about. I must not lie. Does a man's lifestyle matter to you? Why or why not? Yes, a man's lifestyle 100% does matter, because like I said before, you have to find somebody who's equally yoked with you. You can't be having a set schedule every day and be with somebody who doesn't have a set schedule. You get up at 5 a.m. every day on a diet versus somebody who gets up at 3 p.m. and 2 p.m. You're gonna be like, they just get up at any time of the day. They don't even give a fuck. They have no set schedule routine. You have to have somebody who is equally yoked with you. So a lifestyle definitely does matter on both ends. Not saying you gotta be with somebody who's definitely, you know, in the same lifestyle as you, but you gotta be with somebody who has some type of similarities when it comes to the lifestyle. You feel me? That's just my opinion. Not saying y'all gotta do the same thing or eat the same things, but it has to be some sort of similarity. You gotta make it work. In my opinion. What's a healthy boundary you're proud of setting? All my boundaries. I'm proud of setting them, all of them. But to be more specific in that question, I would say the things I allow and the things I don't allow. I'm gonna have to bring this one up again, because this one is like, I'm very passionate about this. Lying. That's one boundary I'm super proud of setting. As soon as you catch a motherfucking lie, you don't even gotta do too much. Just leave. You wanna lie? Okay, cool. Okay, smooth. Promise you don't gotta worry about me no more. Any boundary that I set, even if I had to, let me give y'all another example. I don't take disrespect at all. When it comes to courting, if a man cannot court you, do he really even want you? If you can't court me, I really don't want to be with you, because it's like, what are we doing if we not going on dates, if we not enjoying each other's quality time, if we not, you feel me, shit like that. Like, if we not having no type of real interactions, if I can't have no real life conversation with you about real life things, what are we really doing? Other than wasting each other's time, like, I would never let nobody waste my time again. This is another one, y'all. Once you exit my life, what's the purpose of coming back? Once you gone, it's like you're gone. If God wants us to be, you know, around each other, okay, then we will. But other than that, it's like, once you gone, you gone. You feel me? How do you know the difference between the lesson and relationship and the blessing one? I feel like every every lesson is a blessing. Every blessing is a lesson, because that lesson that you learn is a blessing that you learned it. Because if you didn't learn that lesson, you would probably be in so many different badass situations because you didn't learn. But because the fact that you learn from that, it makes you be like, every time you see something similar to it. You feel me? So I feel like every lesson is a blessing, and every blessing is a lesson. You feel me? That's just my opinion though. Everything you learn is for a reason, and every situation you get in is also for a reason. So you just gotta look at stuff on a more positive note. Everything we have is a blessing. What's a sign God is telling you to walk away from someone? And you could tell. You could tell, like, and then it's nothing to ask. That you ask, it's gonna be shown immediately. You feel? Immediately, without a second thought, it's gonna be shown. But you can tell when it's time for you to walk away from someone. I feel like I answered that in another video. The video gonna be in the description box. Make sure y'all go watch that one. But yeah, it's still a lot of more good questions on love. Ain't lie. So if y'all want a part 2, let me know, and I'll get it to y'all. But this is the final look. I don't really do too much when it comes to makeup, because I'm still learning how to do my makeup. I did want to practice today though. I feel like it ain't like too bad. It's not too bad. Just a little light, you feel me? A little light situation, you feel me? And I actually really do like that concealer that I bought. It's tea, no shade. But you really won't know if something is actually good until you like are out and about with it on. That's when you'll know for real. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms. And comment down below some video ideas y'all want to do. And don't forget to follow my vlog channel, link in the description. Yeah, y'all. Bye. Ain't no pressure, I'm just saying.
Yeah, stand on business, up your blicky. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm with money till shit get sticky. He gon' up his gun. Run inside your shit for blue. Big ass on C2. I don't give a fuck about a bitch or a nigga. We get rid of dudes. Fuck up Louis, Tony.